Hey, Angela. I'm getting ready to let everybody know I'm live. That's what I'm doing here on my phone. How you doing this morning? I'm using AI. I like using AI. Some people don't like. Oh, I like that one. Yeah. Come on in the room. Post. What's up, y'all? What's up? 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 Y'all ain't did the bankhead bouncing so long. Y'all see this fabric? It's part of my work I'm doing for the day. Y'all may start to see me work and chat some at the same time. Cause the way they be dropping these skits and this other stuff I want to react to. Cause let me tell you, I got some stuff. You hear me? Oh wow, I gotta check that out. So they begin the interview. I want to get enough subscribers, get my base up so I can get some interviews too. Congratulations to Faith is a Substance. I think I'm following her. I think I subscribed to her channel. Hey, Vet, what's good? Good morning, girl. What's happening? I'm gonna pin what you told me, Angela. Y'all, Angela's dropped some info. She only has like 270. Well, shoot. Let me reach out to my frat and say, look, dude, what's up? Come help the Sarah out. Let me pull that Sarah frat card so I can get me an interview with him. So I pinned it. So y'all, Daryl, Faith is a Substance. Excuse me. Is gonna be interviewing Daryl Chambers today. Daryl Chambers is DC on the Country Wayne skits. I have got to check that out. So we're gonna end our live about our noon live, our midday live about maybe about 10 minutes early. So we can get set and go over there and check out Faith is a Substance. I would say we would check it out together on live, but I don't want to. I would rather her have the individual view number. So if y'all can go over there and we all can go over there and show support. We're gonna work on that Faith. I know. I gotta go see that. I know they have a premiere at 11:30. Yes, yes, yes.
So that must be their featured one for today. I went ahead and put the notify me, honey. Notify me. And the beauty of it is I can go on there, watch premiere, do my reaction, post it, and then at noon. I want to think. I could be wrong. Okay. I want to think that Wayne sees that there are that we, and I'm not the first one by any means, but there are those of us creators on here that are following his content and his skits and are trying to create some good, meaningful content around it. I would like to think that he sees us and what we're bringing to the table as far as the Country Wayne skits. Oh, you know what I thought about? They played with the addiction with Ro. They had Ro as an addict, right? It wouldn't surprise me if they're spinning the block on that and letting Shayla spiral. Because I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was on O'Neill's live one time. There's a person that's on there, and I feel like she's got inside knowledge. But she was saying that Shayla was definitely. No, your crown is still there. It's number 2 now. It's not number 1, but it's there. What was I saying now? You see it? Okay, good. Is that like I saw your email too? You send me a time that's good for you. Let's send me a time like in the afternoon that's good for you to do that thing we were talking about. Sound good? Okay, y'all. I'm getting ready to. I'm doing some linings to some beanies today. So while I'm talking to y'all, I'm getting my fabric ready. Because once I sit down and get on that sewing machine back there, that's what I'm gonna be locked in. I want to get it done. I want to get as much done in between now, as far as like sewing the lining part. So I'm gonna show y'all. Let y'all see a little background of me on my crafting side of what I do. So this is the beanie lining right here. This is one of the lining pieces. So I have 2 of these pieces, and I'm gonna sew all the way around here, just around the edge, connect the 2 pieces, flip it. Once I get them all sewn, because I do something called batch sewing. And if you don't sew, I'll explain to you what batch sewing is. Batch sewing, it's kind of like what I do when I upload my reactions. So I watch reactions in, good morning, Pamela. I watch my reactions, sit down and watch them all at once. Like this morning, I had a bunch of things I wanted to react to. So I got up this morning, got dressed, came down here, and sat here, and I recorded a bunch of them. I think I did like 7 or 8 at a time. I think I did 7 or 8 this morning. And then I uploaded them. Then what I do, I upload them using my computer. Then I come back to my phone and go into my studio. And then that's when I go and make everything do what it need to do, put all the tags and all that in there. And then so that's what I do. Angela says, I watched Chase Walker, the filmmaker. He has a Subway sandwich in Atlanta at office. I saw that. I saw a video that he was doing. Y'all, I love oxtails. I'm down. I've lost about 5 pounds. So, because I weighed myself this morning, I'm trying to do right. Oh, look, y'all. I need to perfect this. There's one more thing I want to do to this. This is the tumbler. Can y'all see it? This light is hitting up against this one. Okay. Let's see if I can give it some shade. It's not working. Anyway, y'all see it. So there's something I want to do to it because I don't like this white space up here and this white space down here. So I think I'm going to add some additional chat bubbles. And once I do that and get it how I really want it, the design part of it, I'm gonna post the mock-up so y'all can order if you want to. Thank you. This is part of my merch. I have a mug too. Yeah, but I see there's a skit. That skit at 11:30 is gonna be Shayla wanting to hit again. Uh-oh. My water filter on the way. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting a message. Oh, my water filter coming today. Oh, they hurried up and got that to me. So, y'all, we have a content sponsor. It is Epic Water Filters. They're my first sponsor of my content. They're offering a 15% off, 15% discount to chat club members if you want to get a water filter. I ordered the pitcher. That's the one I asked them to send me. I didn't want to mess with anything under my sink right now. So, and if I do that, then I need to actually be getting paid. Like I need a paid sponsorship, not just an affiliate sponsorship. So, but they are offering 15% off to chat club members. I have all that information. I'll be doing a separate video just about them and the filter on this channel. Oh, my hair cute. I got my hair cut yesterday. I'm feeling my gray again. Maybe I just need to cut my hair. Got my hoops on. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Let's talk about the thing. So, some morning announcements. We talked about the 11:30 Wayne, Country Wayne skit premiere, the one with Shayla wanting to get high, wanting to get a hit of that ganja again. And then we have what else we got, y'all? I just went blank. Oh, we got our noon. Thank you, Mrs. Ella. We got our noon, our midday live at noon. We are doing midday live. We are doing it, and I do not anticipate any issues today. I don't know what was going on with the internet. I don't know what was going on with my lights yesterday, but it was some weird stuff going on out there yesterday with my stuff. So we fixed it. It should be good. Let's see what else. Oh, we need to update y'all on how many subscribers we got. No, how many chat club members we got. We now have 657 chat club members. We are gradually getting there to that 1,000 subscriber mark. We are getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We now have 561 videos. That includes the shorts. I'm about to do some more shorts when we get off of here today. In between now and noon. Let's see, has Wayne dropped anything else I want to say I'm going to react to? Flawless Mama Nasty. And I don't know if I want to do a reaction to Sherman and that girl Mama because she nasty. I think Melissa's storyline kind of started the frail spiral a little bit. Yvette says, I'm a 1960 baby. A sewing machine was in everybody's house. That tumbler I need. It get hot cooking online for 8 hours. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. That's what I'm saying. Plus having some good water. Ain't no water here right now. But for merch for this channel, of course I got the shirts. I need to get my t-shirt and my so I can wear them. But I've been so busy sewing, y'all. I ain't had a chance to do that part. But I'm thinking about things we might want to have, like when you're watching something, when you're binge watching TV, when you're YouTube and chilling and Netflix and chilling and all that stuff. Thank you, Angela. Definitely hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Let's run these numbers on up. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you to anyone that subscribed. Also, you can send super chats. You can send super stickers. you can join my membership now. I have different memberships. The membership, I think Izella is part of the membership, and Looney, you can definitely join the membership. Membership is low as $3.99. You can get in there. You can cancel anytime. We are going to be having the membership. The people that join the actual membership, we're actually going to have a movie night, and we're going to watch a movie. And I think I know what movie I want to watch. I was going to try to do it this weekend. I still may do it this weekend. I'll let y'all know later on today. It won't be tonight if I do it. It'll be tomorrow. I need to post that poll. Let me post that poll today. And then what I'll do is do the movie night the next week. So let me do that because that's something I said I was going to do and I have not done. So I got to take care of that. Okay. Let's see. All right. So those are the announcements that I have right now. Let's get on and talk about what I want to talk about today. Piarry spilling the tea. Let's watch this. Let me share the screen. Oh, I'm close. I'm gonna come here and go Country Wayne. Thought I already had it pulled up. I do apologize. But Piarry got in there and she said, I'm gonna give you something to talk about. See, Ron so worried about Piarry getting with these people. He don't have to worry about that because the way Piarry was telling this tea, it made me feel like Piarry thought all them folks was crazy. And I think at this point, her and Wayne's thing is about business, just strictly about business. I don't think she wants Wayne. I don't think Wayne wants her. I think Wayne is more of his ego. Y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, let's watch it. I've already done a reaction. When you get a chance, go back and watch the reaction. But I'm still gonna do another reaction on here with y'all.
Okay, I'm on it right now. Yes. Okay, I'll call you back in a minute. Bye. Hey, handsome.
You all right?
Yeah, just work.
Oh, that was Wayne.
Yeah. Driving me crazy.
Yeah, but Wayne was too sprung on the kitty, and Natasha was off dealing with her sister and her shenanigans. But that's her man. I love couple pillow talk. I ain't gonna even lie.
Why?
Just he's such a perfectionist. He likes to repeat himself 1,000 times.
He about his money. I respect it. Still kind of crazy to me that your ex is your boss, who is business partners with your best friend. It's a small world out here to me. Like,
oh yeah, it gets even smaller. That ain't even nothing.
Why you say that? What that mean?
Nothing. I'm just
No.
Oh gosh.
I am sad. Proceed. What do you mean by that? Because you
Don't
had
be no
something
man
behind
to
that.
tea, girl.
Okay, so Shayla,
Yeah.
you know she has a baby. What?
Oh, Wayne mess with her too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Anthony, my best friend.
Yeah.
Is her baby daddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Imam met her? I mean, met Anthony?
Yeah, he met him.
Okay. All right.
And Anthony is also married.
He's
Her
but
name is Amber.
so he's married to. Wait, hold on. How old is Kai?
1.
Was this baby conceived during his marriage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Bro.
And Amber and Shayla used to be best friends.
Anthony, man, what is wrong with your homeboy? And
Yes,
I was
Yvette.
ready to
Yes.
judge Wayne. I thought Wayne messed with Shay. I was like,
Oh, Wayne did mess with somebody.
who he messed with?
So Amber and Wayne were messing around all during their engagement, all up until the night before their wedding. So, yeah.
Amber and Wayne were messing around until the night. Does Anthony know that?
Yeah, he knows. He didn't find out until like after they were married, though. So yeah.
Yeah, take his hat.
And Amber is Kai's godmother too.
Still?
Yeah, I don't think that gets revoked. I don't believe.
Shoot.
He said, shoot. Okay, y'all. No, PR never liked Amber, but I think PR came back. No, I'm not going to say that. I think there was a point where she did like Amber. She respected her. Because if you remember when Anthony first got in trouble, meaning the part, because PR came in between when Anthony. No, they were already there. Dalen was already there for sure. But I feel like Piarry came in between when Anthony stood up at Rose's wedding and broke up her wedding, and when I think it was after that Piarry came, and before he started messing with Shayla. So in between that is when Piarry entered the picture, right? I think Piarry came back. Yes, Ron took his head off. He was like, hold up, what? But I feel like maybe Amber. No, I feel like maybe Piarry, when she came back, her dislike for Amber was because she came back thinking she was going to be able to get back with Anthony. I think that's what I think Piarry came to seek out Anthony. The problem is Anthony was already spoken for. He'd already gotten with Amber. And so nothing. Couldn't be nothing. And I think some of the stuff that she did was to try to sabotage Amber. But to your point, Isella, she can't judge Amber, and I don't think she's judging any of these people. I don't see her as judging them. I do think she think all of them crazy, but Piarry, knowing that Amber had cheated with Wayne, still decided to get with Wayne. So she just as messy as all the rest of them. And I do like the fact that Ron said, I need you to get every key you got. I need you to change all your codes because these people don't need to have an open access to you in this house. None of that. And he is absolutely right. Because look at how much mess has been brought into Piarry's house. So I do think he was right at the end when he tells her that. I think her telling this story was a setup for a recap of the history of all these people, because now all these people are going to be coming together, with the exception of Baby Kai. All these people are going to be coming together at this party that Tamara is throwing for Wayne. And I'm not mad at the fact that Ron is setting, if his intentions are to be with her. Now, I do think he has some stuff he's hiding, maybe because he has some stuff he needs to fix or work out. But if I'm trying to make you, this is how my husband used to talk. He said, if I'm trying to make you my main lady, then I'm gonna need to know that you ain't got nobody else running up through here. Hey, Looney. Hey, my Looney girl. What's the difference between what Shayla did? You mean between what Amber did and what Shayla did? Shayla had a baby. And what Amber did, she didn't do out of maliciousness. Shayla was being downright hateful. And I think what Shayla did may connect to whatever this mental health issue she has, because they alluded to it before when Zachary asked her back when she was fantasizing about Anthony, saying Anthony loved her and stuff. Anthony, at that point, wasn't even paying Shayla no mind. He was just like, hey, Shayla, you're going about his business. Shayla had already fixed in her head then that Anthony was in love with her, and he was not. And Zachary was like, have you taken your medicine? And I'm like, Could that be what's going on? And if you look at even how Angelina supports her in her foolishness. Looney, we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk because we talked about how doing all this extra stuff. We talked. Get you some rest. Get you some rest. So yeah, I don't know.
I figured it out. Which okay.
I don't think Piarry should have ever become friends with Shayla. To be honest. And the reason why I don't think Piarry should have become friends with Shayla is because Piarry is Anthony's best friend. I think Piarry becoming friends with Shayla, once Anthony went back to Amber, Shayla should have been, okay, you can go on back to your place now. And then the reason I say that is because Piarry, by being friends with Shayla, is putting herself in a really precarious situation because her loyalty is always going to lie with Anthony. That is her best male friend. So her loyalty is going to lie with him, and putting herself in a position. Like, the truth of the matter is, and I part of me wants to believe that Piarry knows this. Shayla befriending Piarry after Anthony left was just so she could still have access to Anthony. But Shayla is now jealous of Piarry because Piarry and Ron over here minding their business. Notice, you ain't seen Shayla at Piarry house? Yes, I heard that. She asked her if she took her meds. And I think that's why Angelina and her dad treat her with kid gloves. And I also feel like that's why. Now, I do think one of them kids is not Angelina's husband. I don't know which one it is. I don't think it's somebody ain't somebody mama and somebody ain't somebody daddy out of that little family circle right there, right? But I also think that's another reason why with Zachary, they dismiss Zachary a lot, except for the dad. They coddle Shayla, and Zachary could hardly get any affection. And usually what happens is if there's a child that has some extra issue going on, the child that's strong often gets neglected in her moments of weakness because they feel that that child is going to be okay because he or she is good. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like Zachary has been somewhat dismissed because they know at the end of the day, Zachary is going to be good. Shayla, on the other hand, needs a little extra help. So what they got to do is make sure Shayla sets herself up for long-term security. Because they don't want to see about her whole life. Set up for long-term security, and that's what they've trained her to do. Because she, even though something's a little off, she still is let's face it, Shayla's a beautiful girl. Ain't none of these people on her ugly. So that's just my thought. That's where my head goes when I think about this. You know? So I think if they had taken the time, they could have delved deeper into the Shayla Zachary sisterly dynamic, kind of like what they're doing with Sunny and her sisters. Well, now we missing a sister because Shawnee gone, and I don't like that. Yeah. So I don't think Piarry should have been Shayla's friend. And at one point, Piarry was telling Anthony that he like, don't you get tired of messing over women? She's one of the women that he messed over. The problem is, though, with that, it's not a problem. It's actually a good thing. He messed her over, but their friendship is so strong. The friendship was stronger than the relationship was ever going to be. So that's why Piarry is able to still call Anthony her best friend, because they were friends first. So they had a foundation for friendship before they had a foundation for anything else. But if I'm friends with Anthony, I'm not trying to be, and then I know Anthony's wrong for what he did to even get with Shayla and then make this baby and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna support him in his mess. I'll give him a place to hang out till he get himself together. Not as long as Piarry did, but I'm not gonna be friends with Amber because I'm gonna be constantly side-eyeing Amber, just like Coca side-eyed Amber. Well, I think so, but I think she given the opportunity, giving a man of her own in these skits, she gonna get past Anthony real quick. She just needs somebody to show her what a non-Anthony looks like. That's what I think. But I would see when Piarry came on, once she realized there wasn't no chance, to me, Piarry should have been like Coca. You know how Coca was side-eyeing Amber, and it took Coca to see Amber help rebuild Anthony, because she did. After he lost that money, Ro gave him a loan, but Amber actually helped revamp. It's a thing where it shows top fans or whatever. It's not something that I set up. It's something that YouTube does automatically. Just keep coming, and you're probably gonna get a crown before it's over with. Oh, that dynamic is definitely gonna change. It has to change. It has to change because she's got to put her relationship with her man first. And the problem with having, well, I won't say it's a problem because I had a best male friend and he still was very protective of me. We never like crossed any lines and then like that. I ain't never like want him and then like that. We actually grew up together. We go way back. He passed about a year and a half ago now. But I'm sorry, I had a moment. So I can understand Piarry in the best male friend dynamic. Take away the fact that she want him. I can understand that dynamic, but you have to put boundaries in place still. So like Anthony should have been introduced to Ron before now. But Ron did leave though. So I can't fault her for not like totally like just saying, hey, this is my man. I want you to meet blah, 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 blah. This is my man, my man, my man. I don't blame her for that because Ron dipped on her. He pretty much ghosted her. Did she lie though? P and Ant slept together in college. They essentially had what you call a one night stand. Didn't go nowhere. In the grand scheme of things, I wouldn't count that for nothing. But Shayla is messy, and something is wrong with her. Either she gonna be high and she'll tell it, or she gonna be mad because she did tell him nothing ever happened, but it may have been nothing to her. Let me get back to the Coca thing though, because I'm jumping. The way that Coca side-eyed Amber until Amber proved her that she was the real deal, that's how I would have expected Looney, not Looney. See, Looney, you got me calling your name like you in the skits, girl. That's how I would have expected Piarry to be with Anthony. Once she realized, oh, ain't no hope of me and him get together, but this still my boy, and I don't want to see him get messed over. See what I'm saying? If the friendship is genuine, I can understand her telling Ron nothing happened because at this late stage in the game, these people 40-some years old. College was 20 years ago. So to me, if it was just that one time, it was a one night stand, nothing didn't become of it. To me, nothing did happen. It was nothing worth mentioning to me. Not that she lying to him. It just wasn't. It ain't nothing worth mentioning. What I think her mistake was, though, the person she should have lied to was Shayla. No, we ain't never sleep together. She should never have told Shayla that. when someone knows the truth, yeah, you do have to be honest. But let's keep it a buck. Ron is not telling her everything. And some things, and y'all know we women, some things we need to take to our grave and just keep our mouth shut. She should have took it to the grave and never even told. She should have never told Shayla. If I wouldn't tell nobody nothing. Angela Ron ain't just mysterious. Ron is hiding something. When Aunt told it, who he told? Because I remember the conversation with Piarry and Shayla when Piarry told Shayla. I also think Piarry got tired of Shayla too. Because when Shayla kept, oh, Anthony, and she like, girl, you need to go and find something to do, get your own life together. He gone back to his wife. That's it. You need to keep moving on. Because he done went on back to his wife and he ain't come back over here to you. She literally told Shayla that. And she said it in such a way, like she was so sick of Shayla. But I would have never let Shayla keep coming to my house. Okay, that might have been one of them skits with Anthony and Shayla. I didn't look at because there are some skits I didn't look at because I really got tired of the Aunt and Shayla storyline. He's supposed to be some kind of movie producer or something like that, I guess. It's something off with him. Definitely it's off with him. Um, Definitely something off with him. Yes. Look, my mother-in-law, who loves her baby boy that I happen to marry very deeply, told me. Thank you, Looney, for sharing it. We're gonna look, we're gonna watch. But my mother-in-law told me some stuff you just don't need to share. And she told me because some things men can't handle. Some things we just don't need to share. You're not lying. You're just not offering up information. That don't mean you go out here and be doing all kind of dirty stuff now. You don't be out here doing no dirty deeds and stuff. Oh, Miss Izella, I need to do something real quick with you. Okay, Miss Izella, I made you a standard moderator. And what that means is when some trolls get on here, you can shut the trolls down and you can block them and delete them. That's what that pretty much means. And thank you for having an interest in doing said thing. I appreciate it. Because I feel like I'm going to have a bump here soon. So, yeah. Let's finish this one and we're going to watch her link. Welcome, Isella. Girl, you turned blue. So, Piarry knows the truth. I know Amber don't know the truth, but Piarry knows the truth. She knows that Ant-Man, Atlanta, started messing with. I like Mod Gang. I like that. I like the Mod Gang. I like that. That's what I'm gonna call y'all, Mod Gang. Anyway, thank you, Looney. Piarry knows that Anthony and Shayla started messing around before. Amber don't know when Anthony found out about them. She don't know that. Otherwise, she wouldn't still be blaming herself for him cheating. She wouldn't have still been punishing herself. She don't know the timing. She know when the event happened, but she don't know that Anthony and Shayla was messing around before he found out about. He don't know that part. She don't know that part. That's the one thing that Amber is still in the dark about. She knows how it started. She knows when, in terms of the night that he first had an encounter with Shayla, because it was the night that all of them were hanging out and got drunk together. Amber stayed at her spot. Aunt said he was gonna go home. They were supposed to be having like a little. Her and Shayla supposed to be kicking it. Shayla ups and decides to leave, and she went to her man's house. So she know that part because Anthony told her that. What she does not know is when Anthony found out about Wayne. Yes. Because they'd been messing around for months before she knew about Wayne. At least 2 months before Anthony. Yeah, before Anthony knew about Wayne. Why, when I'm trying to type in, you speak on it? What my thought? Why I speak on your girl? You ain't know I'm prophetic. I'm not no empath on that side, but I have prophetic gifting, so I may be just speaking. God may be working through me. I don't know. But yeah. And then great minds think alike, Yvette. Great minds just think alike. So, and poor Ron is like, what is the world? Yes, Looney. You rewatched the whole timeline. What happened? Looney, I'm gonna have to get you on a live. We're gonna have to do us a live together. Oh, you went so you can decide. So what did you decide, Looney? You didn't want her to take him back. I never wanted Amber to take Anthony back. But once they got back together, once they got back together, I said, okay, well, she done made her choice. I hope it works for her. Because I want to see Amber win. But every time I kind of root for them a little bit, like when they were singing on the porch that night and dance, every time I root for them to win, something happens. Anthony does something. And I cannot trust him at all. I cannot trust that man at all. He is not to be trusted. In particular, because I think Anthony, hold on, I'm trying to click that link. Hold on, let me mute you. Hold on, y'all. Pause. I'm gonna show that one in just a minute. Because I don't trust him at all. There was a live that O'Neal had, and I said in that live, on my comments, and he posted, does she create her own misery? Amber creates her own misery. Amber destroys her own peace. And she was doing that to punish herself for what she did with Wayne. She's been doing that for quite some time. She started to no longer do that. So, i.e., I'm seeing Detroit Amber come back. He tortured her about Wayne, knew darn well he'd been messing with Shayla the whole time, then treated her horribly after that. It's a dud. Send it back to the man. Exactly. Amber is working towards being the Proverbs 31 woman. You ain't got to work towards being that. You ain't got to work towards being that. You know why you ain't got to work towards being that? Because you either is or you ain't. Nowhere in that scripture of the Proverbs 31 woman does it say that she works to be that type of woman. It just describes what she does. It is what the woman does naturally. And the Proverbs 31 woman would not give up her business. She's not going to give up anything that is going to help her family. That's it. Is you not my baby? She either Proverbs 31 or she ain't. Amber is naturally one. Shayla is not one. Shayla had a job with Wayne making $10,000 a month. Shayla couldn't even do that. Shayla has a Jezebel spirit. I'm not going to even give her Delilah. Because Delilah is more cunning than Shayla. Shayla is not cunning at all. She ain't cunning. Didn't even work a week. And still got paid. Where the artist at? What little white boy that was singing? If I was somebody be so mad with her right now, where he at? Need to send him on over to the West Side Media Group. West Side Music Group. So, they can help him get his career off the ground. Cause Shayla she flew to California for nothing. Looney says, when Amber was guilty, she tried hard not to be evil to him about Ro. He intentionally tormented her. His character is flawed and he will always hold her to a high moral standard. Yes, he will. Yeah, Dylan just disappeared. Don't I know where Dylan at? Dylan, send up a flare. Sing a song so we can follow your voice so we can find you. All Shayla ever wanted to do was take what Amber has. Even now, with her having to drop Kai off to Anthony and back in Dallas and on IG. even with Shayla having to drop Kai off to Anthony and Amber's, Shayla knows Amber is a better mother than she could ever be. Shayla knows the level of commitment that Amber feels towards Kai, and she would never mistreat Kai. Some people say, "Oh, she gonna hurt Kai." Amber wouldn't mistreat Kai like that. Even if she had baby David, she wouldn't have mistreated Kai. That's a godson. And Amber is one of these characters. Is when she with you, she with you. Her and Erica are friends. Erica left a man in Miami to go check on Amber when all this went down. People forget friends don't have to see each other every day to be considered really good friends. Good morning. There she go. Good morning, Marquisa. They should. This one is broke. Send it back to the manufacturer. I'm sorry, y'all. I just smoked. Lord have mercy. Oh God. Yes, Anthony knows that. But if Amber don't be careful, she gonna mess around and let Anthony turn her into a glorified nanny. Girl, we talking about the tea that Piarry done spilled, and excuse me, Tyrone. And now we finna watch this skit that Looney gonna make me watch because she's a moderator and I love to take care of my good moderators. And you know what, Marquisa, you just gangster enough. I ain't gonna even ask you. I'm just gonna ask you. There you go, Marquisa. I'm just gonna ask you. That's right. We the chat club crew, honey. I ain't gonna ask you. You a moderator. I ain't gonna even ask you. So, y'all, we got 12 people in here, y'all, and we only have 3 likes. Y'all hit that like button now, y'all. Marquisa, I added you to the mod game. All you gotta do when you be on here, you see someone come on here with some bull. When somebody be on with that bull, some of them trolls be on with that bull, you know what to do. Really, my mod game is my block game. And if I miss something that you feel I need to see in the comments, like somebody saying something, I miss it because they rolling too fast, because I feel like I'm claiming in the name of Jesus that this channel about to blow up and I'm about to have people, that's it, tell them to hit that like button when they come in. That's all you got to do, darling. But as I'm talking and sharing and stuff and I miss stuff, look at some baby back bull. I ain't stunning y'all. Y'all hit that like button for real, because this is what's gonna let YouTube know their little algorithm. And I don't really like talking about algorithms with people who don't know really what algorithms are. Not as an insult to people, but because they make it so complicated when you hear it. So I don't like to really talk algorithms with people. But what I'm gonna say is it does let the algorithm know that you all find this live and this content interesting and entertaining and all that other good stuff. So hit the like button, hit the share button. Don't just watch. Y'all get down here in the comments and talk too. Take your break and come on back. Do your sprint meeting. Let the folks know what you're doing today. Then come on back over here. Oh, Lord. All right, so let's watch. Let me get my thing queued up so we can watch. No, I'm going to do it this way. Uh-oh, y'all. Let me. Ron said, you my baby, and I'm not finna have this him mess with you fooling with these people. He said he not gonna have it. He not gonna have it. Okay, so we about to watch this knucklehead tell this girl about him and Piarry. Idiot. Marquisa, this party gonna be so darn messy. I can't wait. Girl, you ain't went no college. Sorry. Oh, maybe you did go to college. But if she can't smoke, then how she went to college? Because she's a very impressionable person to me. Child screw. You know that girl asking you. Y'all can't see it. It's right here. Okay. Can y'all hear? I just paused it, so can't nobody hear nothing. Well, what in the... Let me reshare it.
You sleeping?
Can y'all hear it now?
Girl, don't act like you didn't thing on me. I should be in a coma.
Ew.
Stop.
Ew.
I wish you could sleep over. That's when I feel the most comfortable.
I do too.
Because in my
Nothing
window,
will
it
make
was
me happy
playing
as this.
over there, but it's okay.
You know how it is.
But you got to get back to Piarry's house. How long did you say you know her again?
I've known P since freshman year of college. Yeah.
Freshman year of college. I don't know why I thought y'all grew up together. So you haven't known her that long then, huh?
Long enough.
Me too, my
We met at
Krista.
freshman
So far,
orientation. I was falling asleep in
What's
class
something on
because
him?
I was tired from workouts,
Some
and she nudged me with a little elbow and was like, "If you want to be somebody, you better pay attention in class." And I was like, "Oh." So we've just been besties ever since.
She was your professor
So he
teaching you a
friend
lesson. Huh?
zoned PR.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I remember college. Some of the best years of my life, truly.
And I
Yeah.
said,
I mean,
you
we were
ain't never been
always
to college. That girl
drinking,
ain't been no
staying
damn
out
college.
late, being irresponsible, exploring each other. So, have you and Piarry ever explored each other, dated?
Nah, me and P have never dated.
Never dated. Got it.
Nope, just friends.
What about have y'all ever been intimate? Like
Define intimate.
You know that girl mean.
kissed or had a night?
All right. Like moving forward, we're not gonna tell each other's secrets. We're not gonna
Let's
keep
talk
things
about
from each
this,
other, right?
Lisa. I like
We're
that.
trying to build our
I like where
family,
you
right?
going with that.
Right.
Me and Piarry, we messed around one time.
I knew it.
It was just one time.
I knew it, Anthony.
It was one time.
You playing with me like
I'm
this?
not playing
like
with.
She just your homegirl?
She is. We were in college. We were young.
Slept with her.
We were in college.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Because folks act like people go off to college, they don't sometimes have one night stand with people that they know. They end up be good friends. They might regret they did it and all that kind of stuff. But we ain't finna do all that. He's the dumb blonde that told the stuff. He the Dixie chick. Yes. Dummy. I wouldn't have told her nothing. But you know what? He was in love on I almost said the P word. He was caught. He was drunk on kitty juice. He was drunk on kitty juice. That's what we're gonna call it. Shayla knows how to get information by talking so soft and calm. Then she uses info against you. Yeah, she's conniving like that, but she still had, to me, she still has more of a Jezebel spirit. Marquisa said something I think that we should dive into, because I'm working on something, y'all. Hopefully, I have the first one ready for the live tonight. Okay. Marquisa says, real talk. Anthony has done. Let me go. It's y'all, the comments coming in a little too bad. Hold on. Anthony has done what Mike and Dee does to women. They need to stay close. Yes. He's just in a different dynamic because he's married. But that's what they do. Dee right now in his feelings because Tamara done moved on. And if I was Tamara, I would not backtrack to Dee. And y'all, I love me some Dee. That didn't come out right. But I do. But that didn't come out right. I like Dee from the West Side. That still don't sound right. I like Damien. How about that? I like the character Damien. Everyone always talking about Wayne and his dirt, but I see worse in other characters. At least Wayne is open with exactly. Wayne has not played with any of these women. He's told all of them exactly what it was. The problem that people are having with Tamara is the fact that he is actually telling Tamara straight up what he wants from her, which is her. He ain't did that with nobody else. He might have come close with Erica, but that's it. He ain't. That's right. He still ain't sharing with Amber. Shayla saves little bombs to use against people. But aside from that, there's nothing else. And the thing is, that y'all remember the skit? Do y'all remember the skit where Anthony and Wayne were talking about the fight that, or the fight or argument that Shayla and Amber had right before the argument, right before he fired them? And Wayne said it was Amber. That was the problem. And if you had to go with someone, it would be Shayla, because Shayla is hungry for it. Shayla is ruthless. Shayla is ruthless. Amber is not that ruthless. Amber is driven. Amber is ambitious, but she's not ruthless. I remember that, but I think Ro did right by saying no, because Ro was for the streets and Wayne was for the street. That marriage wouldn't have lasted, Angela. It wouldn't have lasted. But that is why Ro sitting around there rolling her eyes when he introduced Tamara to her. She didn't act like that when he introduced Erica to her. But she rolling her eyes and stuff. Ro wants Anthony and still wants Anthony. Yvette, you're right. School is over. You grown. Get over it. You just dumb. These face dropped when he saw Tamara driving the G-Wagon. Yes, it did. And let's talk about what the G-Wagon means. The G-Wagon means that she is being taken care of and that he can take care of her better than Dee can. Marquisa also says, I feel you, Ayana. I want her to move on too, because I'm telling y'all, I was Tamara. I was a hood chick. We were talking about that, Marquisa, before the internet went to acting crazy and I started freezing up and everything yesterday. I'm a hood chick from Houston. We love the street type of boy. And I think Tamara is hood, but she's not Melissa. She's not a Melissa version of hood. I think Tamara may be hood adjacent. You know what I'm saying? I think Tamara is hood adjacent. But she's not a hood chick at all. But she is hood adjacent. And chicks who are hood adjacent still like, that's it, Marquisa. She can coexist in a hood setting. She has the street sense to know what to do, but her softness makes her appear too delicate for the hood. But we all saw her kick the living ish out of Sarah, who is faux hood. Sarah wants to act hood, but she's not. I love the fact that Wayne gave her that G-Wagon because she can flex. I got me a new man now. I wanted to flex on him. I got me a new man. And I did not want them to do this. I did not want them to go down this rabbit hole. I did not want to see Wayne with Tamara. I did want her and Dee to try to work out, but I got to be honest with y'all. I got to a point where I got tired of seeing Dee and Tamara together. Because I got tired of seeing the games he was playing with her. They were messing with my emotions. I didn't like seeing the games he was playing with her. At all. Because it was unnecessary. Y'all know what I'm saying? It wasn't necessary to do all that. Woo, Marquisa, you might have said something right there. You might have said something right there. When you get the same thing from a street dude for so long and someone else shows you better, they don't understand how you not being that ride or die chick. Yes. That right there. And I went down the Wayne history rabbit hole and went through Dee's relationship with Tamara, and I pulled some juicy things out. So I'm going to do some content on their relationship. When it started to fall apart, why it started to fall apart, how he did her wrong, and even how there's some things, if we go back and look at some of those skits, there are some things that were said and that Damien did. Damien himself admitted that he was no good for Tamara, and they were no good together. He admitted that. To my Reem, yeah, I think Reema Street dude, he got out. What's his name that we love so much? The other boy. The one that went to jail. Diva had him take that dude out. He ended up going to jail. Wiley had gotten out. Then he got back in for D. Wiley needs to get back out. D don't want to get out. Rico is out. And Rico said he ain't going back in there at all. When your brother accidentally shoot you hitting the lick, that changes things a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think it changes your mindset a little bit. I think Marquisa, but at some point, okay, I'm gonna use myself. I'm a country girl. I am not a hood chick. I could say you may be able to call me hood adjacent because I know kind of how to flow. Oh, y'all, I've been telling you. Hold on, let me get this part out. I think I'm hood adjacent, but I'm a country chick. I'm a country girl. There are some things that are just in me. I just know how to do because I'm a country girl. There are things I don't do any longer because I don't have to. Because I went and got this thing called a college degree, and I started working in corporate America. So there are things I don't have to do. But I tell you what, if I had to do it, I could do it. A good example: when I grew up, my grandmama used to cook some mean raccoon. And because I was with my grandmama, I ate some raccoon when I was a little girl. As I grew up, though, I don't eat coon anymore. But if I had to, if I had to, I could stew me some coon. If I had to, I can trap me one of them rabbits out there. If I had to. If I had to, I could trap me a squirrel and do me some squirrel stew. Yes, Marquisa. Yes. So if I had to, if times were hard enough, now I ain't eating no rats. I don't do that. I don't do no skunk. I don't do no polecat. I don't do none of that. But if I had to, I got tired of buying vegetables out the store. I started me a container garden. I grew up with a father who landscaped and who gardened. What I'm saying is, if I had to, I can switch gears. A hood chick, my question said, you a country girl, you got that hood. I got a little bit of that hood in me. But if I had to, and I think the same thing with you, Marquisa, and many of others, where we're from, the core of who we are, especially those of us that are of the African diaspora. When we have to, what's in us, what's in our DNA, can come out at any time. It's just like a mama. I'm cool. I'm cool as a mama. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I'm sweet girl. But mess with one of my children. Same thing. Same thing. I did see Jocelyn talk about activating JD, but I told y'all JD would just operate under the surface. Jocelyn didn't let JD go. Oh my, I look like this. Jocelyn didn't. I'm breaking out. There you go, right now. Jocelyn didn't let J Diva go. She just let us sit down on the surface. Exactly. Look at the farmers right now. The ones that is struggling and crying, but they can't do nothing. It ain't the one look like us. It's not. While I got you on, I got a question. We got enough people on the chat. Ayana's in the chat. It started out as just being, I'm gonna react these Country Wayne skits. I want to react to some TV shows, stuff like that. I definitely know there's a show that Kevin on Stage has that's on Tubi. Y'all may have seen the little clips, the social media clips. I want to react to some of that stuff. But there's something that's happened recently. I don't want to get heavily into politics, but I do want to react to these Epstein files that's being dropped. Would you all be interested in that? If you tell me yes, boom, gotcha. If you tell me no, I would do it. I'm blowing up. What you mean I'm blowing up? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, y'all? I missed some. What Brooke in school right now? See, that's what I love. Y'all keep me Y'all keep me together. Hold on, I'm checking. We got Natasha telling Rolanda to mind her business. Whatsoever I want, you just gonna be here for it. I see. I'm getting ready to pull it up right now. Okay, y'all. I got to be out here by 10 o'clock because I need to sew this stuff. I get these people their stuff. Hold on, y'all. Oh, you so sweet, Yvette. Who not minding her business? I'm confused. Y'all got me. Loni, you got me confused. Brooke in school. You blowing up. Thank you, Yvette. Whatsoever you want. So Marquise, I guess that you saying if I want to talk about these folks, I can talk about these folks. Oh yeah, Ro. Thank you, Luna. Because I'm like, what? Yeah, it say that when Natasha tells Rolanda to mind her business. I'm feeling that. Ro need to get some business about herself because she don't have enough. She's doing. Rolanda that. Rolanda has an obsessive compulsive disorder. That's why she like things. She gets very addicted to things. Like when Blake, do y'all remember back in there when Blake had to stop her with those lottery tickets because she started going really like she just got just really obsessed with it, right? I think Anthony is a product of her obsession, obsessive compulsive disorder. I think. Um her wanting to be involved well they're friends, so she's gonna be involved. But there's a part of role aspect of her where I see her being too involved with Natasha with the stuff Natasha has going on, and I'm concerned it's gonna suck her in, and she's gonna end up turning into that role. That's what I'm saying. It's like they got Ro. Well, Ro is doing more directing skits now because there was a clip I saw of her. She was directing like I think the Dawn Natasha storyline is actually hers now. She's directing that storyline because I saw where she was giving Dawn direction while she was like kind of behind the prison glass and stuff, and was talking to. I don't think it was BK. It might have been her talking to Kendrick. So she's definitely doing more creative direction now in the skits I've seen. And also it's holiday season, and I know Ro typically is in a lot of holiday movies. Maybe that's why they got her on the back burner. Um, she can't be a part of that Dalton storyline because he with Amber, and you know that ain't gonna happen. And then this storyline with Tamara, I mean, aside from being a supporting character there, I don't see anything they have for her right now. I think she's doing more of the back end stuff, which is cool because that frees her up to pursue other opportunities. Okay, let me pull up this thing. Oh, that shut the whole window down. No wonder. Boom, it's on. Yana G gonna rock your dome. What? Boom. What's happening? What? Boom. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go to Brooke in school first. With her and Hope and them. Dun-dun-dun. I don't like unruly children. I don't like other folks' children. I tell y'all that. I don't really like other people's kids. I'm not mean to them. I don't like to see people hurt people, but I really just generally don't like kids. All right, here we go. Y'all let me know.
See? Hey, why y'all skipping P?
Arguing our business.
Anyways, I had to say that's why I came down here. Oops. Why would y'all set your friend up like that?
Nobody set nobody up.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Angel and Lauren getting suspended?
Oh, I think I heard of that name before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why would y'all have them steal my purse?
Nobody stole your purse.
See, if it was my way, I would have had y'all two suspended. Because those are freshmen. Like, y'all too old to be ruining them girls' life. Like,
they're freshmen, they're young and they're dumb.
So their life ruined because they took a purse? They suspended. Like, it's on the record.
But why do you care? Why do you care?
No, I'm saying to y'all and y'all are bad friends. That's a dumb joke.
So what do you want us to do? What does us being our friends have to do? We are your friend. Why
don't affect you? Her friend, y'all are bad friends.
Are you her friend? Are you her friend?
No, I'm just saying.
Why do you care?
Anyway,
okay. None of us are your friend. So
back to my purse. That was a stupid joke. That was dumb. You could be in actual trouble for that.
Marquisa, I see what you're saying. I get where you're going with that. She should have let it alone. I probably would have been like a Brooke. I probably wouldn't have let it alone. I probably would have let them know. I know what you did. I would have let them know, I know what you did, and I'm gonna get you. I probably would have done that. When they least expect it, I'd be like, I know what you did. I know how you set them girls up. You're wrong for doing what you did, and I'm gonna get you. And where my strap at? Till I get my strap, y'all finna have a rough time. I would make their lives miserable. And they would know it's me making their life miserable.
That was the.
We're gonna get in trouble? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Wait, what can I do to like get out of trouble? Because like this is really serious. Like what can I do?
You know, I don't even care. But I'm just coming up to y'all to say that was stupid.
I'm just like, what? Oh my gosh. You know what? I think you get it from your mom. You always telling on people. You always snitching. You always got a problem.
I didn't snitch. That was a lot of money. Wait. So that was a felony. So it had to be reported.
That's a felony. She literally just said if it was up to me, I would have had y'all get in trouble.
Because y'all started the thing.
Because you're a snitch.
But they actually did it, so that's why I got in trouble. But y'all started it, so I would have whooped you.
How is she a snitch? How is she a snitch? When they messing with her stuff. That's her stuff. So what, she's not supposed to tell nobody they done stole her stuff? That's some bull. That, if something was ever some bull, that's some bull. You take something from me. Oh, Bethany, and then really and truly, Bethany. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe that's what it is, because I was bullied in middle school. Once I got in middle school, wasn't nobody finna bully me. I ain't finna be scared of you, because I realized once I stand up to you, that's it. You ain't finna bully me. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is. But I know me and my mouth, and I'm not a Bethany by any means, but yeah, I just want it like she's standing there arguing with them. I wouldn't be arguing back and forth with them. They would just know. Real simple. I'm coming for you. I know what you did, and I'm coming for you. They wouldn't know when it was coming. They wouldn't know how it was coming. But little things would start happening to them. Little things would start happening. Where they couldn't prove it was me, but they would know it was me. I would make their life a living hell. I'm vindictive. Meet me. I'm vindictive. I'm going to tell y'all. Because I would get them. I would get them. Oh, I would get them.
Because they did it. They dumb enough. Bro, nobody went to jail for starting a prank. No one went to jail.
This is the sad fact that y'all did it to y'all friends.
Why do you care?
I agree, Marquisa. I agree with you and Yvette. For real. I sure do. But what I'm saying is, I would just put them on notice. I'm going to get you. When you least expect it, I'm going to get you. And then I just walk off. That's all they need to know from me. They went all this back and forth. Why y'all do them little girls like that? I don't care nothing about that. Them little girls, they might be, if they were grown, if they were big and bad enough to do what they told them to do, they big and bad enough to get this, because I'm going to get them too. I'm going to get you. Because she ain't got her strap back. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Angela. Because I'm going to get you. You talking about setting some folks up. Like I said, I'm
Because y'all are dumb people.
Okay, let us be dumb. I'm smarter than you.
No, you are not.
But like, what friends do you have that you could measure our friendship by? Like, what? How is that going to correlate? You don't even know what friends are like.
I have no friends than be friends with people like y'all.
Okay, then why are you talking to us? She stopped us in the hallway.
And I wouldn't spend a lot of time talking to them. I wouldn't spend a lot of time talking to them. They don't. Looney, you are right. These girls don't serve any real purpose whatsoever. None. They could give us relationship skits between her and They could even write their story different. Where they are, if you're gonna give us some teen angst, give us some real teen angst. Because even when they talk, what the stuff they say doesn't make sense. I wouldn't be arguing with them. But just know, I'm gonna get you. I get what you're saying, Marquisa, but I'd be like, I'm just understand I'm finna get you. Because sometimes dropping that little bit to let them know they done messed up, to trigger that paranoia. You know, it's kind of like, you be kind of like, you feel like you got to watch your back because because they scared of Brooke. If I'm telling the truth, them girls right there scared of Brooke. And Hope like her. I think the college men skits is going to tie into Jada going to college. It's going to tie into Jada or Brooke going to college. I think it's going to be more like Jada because this whole thing about wanting, Erica wanted her to go to Howard, and I don't think Jada's going to go to Howard. I got to go back and react to that today. Then with DC having gone to college as well, I think DC finished. Erica didn't finish and she got pregnant. I think that's the way the story goes. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. DC being a frat or being a Sigma, I think some of that is going to play into it. I think they're going to pull in the HBCU experience is what I'm believing is going to happen. So I'm kind of just sitting back before I really get into reacting to those videos. I'm trying to sit back and kind of see what they about to drop. If I had to fight, I would. One brother, a wrestler, and one a boxer, a sister, running jumper hurdles. They taught me well. See, that's what I'm saying. But Brooke hadn't had that. She hadn't had that. And I do agree some of this is Bethany coming out. I think it's more along the lines of Bethany wanting to have the last word. Yeah. I think, here's the thing, Marquisa. I agree with you. Because it would have been one wrong word and I probably would have snatched her by a half. But here's the thing with me. Sometimes I like to go for the slow burn. Because a lot of times people look at me and they say, oh, she's so nice. She's so sweet. But when I snap on them, when they cross me and then I snap on them, oh, why'd you do that? You were wrong. No one. I told you quit playing with me. You didn't believe me, but I told you quit playing with me. So I'll give you a warning to quit playing with me. But then when I flip, because you didn't believe me, that's on you. You didn't believe me, and now I flipped on you. That's on you because you didn't believe me because I gave you a warning. I'll give you a warning, but I'm not going to stand there and argue with you. If you're going to stand there and argue with them girl like that, just go on fight. I agree with you on that. I'm not finna stand there and just keep having a conversation with you. It's like, I know what you did. I got you. And I'm going to get you. You just walk out. I would let them say whatever they want to say or whatever. And then if one of them had the nerve to put their hands on me as I'm walking away, then I'm finna drag at you. But I'm going to bait you. I'm going to bait you into some stuff. If I was her, if I were Brooke, I would set them up in so much trouble they could never get out of it. I would set them up so bad. I'm so vindictive. I would set their mama up. I'm so vindictive. I would set Bethany up. I would have Bethany in that house scared to eat anything I cooked. I would have Bethany so messed up in that house, she would be scared to look at me. She definitely wouldn't be telling me nothing about no sad, watching my sad mouth and all that. Mm-mm. I would record Bethany harassing me, and I would go press harassment charges against her. I would do something like that to Bethany if I was broke. I would make Bethany's life a living hell because she deserves it. To your point, I wouldn't be arguing with her. She would know I'm going to get you. She would know not to play with me no more. When you let them know, they look at you like you crazy. Talk is over. I need my air to breathe. My thoughts. But I'm gonna get you. What my facial expression would say, I'm gonna get you. Terry 2-time daughter cut off Libby hair. Yep. Marquisa, Ayana, my husband tried me. I told him for a long time I'm not the one to play with. And he tried me and I hit his ass in the head with a pistol. And he looked at me like, what? And like I told you, that's it, Marquisa. Me and you the same. So you get it. I warned you to quit messing with me. Now, and see, the reason why I'm saying this with Hope and her and her little ugly sister is because, and I'm calling them ugly not because these are ugly girls like physically, but just their nastiness attitude. Because I would get them. And they would know when I get them, they will know I got them, but they wouldn't be able to prove I did a thing. I would get them. I would. And I would sit back and have so much fun doing it. Is Ellison waiting to see what the writers are going to do? Are they listening? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But if they are listening, y'all come get me so I can write some of these skits for y'all. I would love to write some skits. Give me a storyline that you want to add some beef to and see what I can do with it in terms of giving you a script. I would love it. All right, we got us one more we're going to check out. And then we're going to call it a morning. We got Jay and Trey. I'll react to that. We're going to look at this Natasha one. And I'll react to the other stuff on the backhand side.
Are you ready to go? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to talk to you about something real quick. Okay. It's been heavy on my mind. Okay. What's wrong? Can't you tell you I came over?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Interesting. So I did. I came over. And he was on the side of the house talking to Dawn. Yes.
Dawn.
Yes.
Okay. Just yesterday, Kendrick asked Ro to give him a minute because he's working on something and he would fill her in. This is Ro being messy because she ain't got nothing going on in her life. Ro ain't got, she need to go back to work. We found out yesterday that she's taking 2 months off after she got this some money from selling that club. She got them $2 million, right? She needs something to do. Because why you lurking and eavesdropping? I ain't mad at her because she need to be checking. But she should have so much that she ain't got time to this. Plus, Kendrick asked her, just give me a minute. Why couldn't she honor him with that?
Talking to Dawn. Talking about he's going to help get her out. What?
know good and darn well that man was not over there talking to Dawn. Not my sister, Dawn. It had to be another client. Come on.
No, Natasha, it was Don.
No, getting her out, Rolanda. Why would he do something like that?
Exactly. Why would he do something like that? And that's why I'm telling you. Oh, so you
Listen, I appreciate your concern, but I really just think that you should mind your business when it comes to Kendrick. Let me tell you.
Okay, now let me remind y'all of something. Ro was not there when Detective J and Kendrick and Natasha was having that conversation the other day about Dawn setting Natasha up. Ro was not there. I haven't seen an episode. He did. He told them whatever they have help, but he also said he was glad to see Kendrick there because he thought the two of them together could work something out. I think Natasha, just me thinking, I'm not saying this is true. I'm saying what I'm putting together, what I'm picking up from this, and what I'm putting together. Look how peaceful Natasha is. Natasha calm. Look how calm she is. Look how calm.
You know good and darn well that man was not over there talking to Dawn. Not my sister, Dawn. It had to be another client. Come on.
No, Natasha, it was Don.
No, getting her out, Rolanda. Why would he do something like that?
See how calm Natasha is. It would not surprise me if there's a plan in play between Kendrick, Detective J, and Natasha. So they can figure out what she's going on. Natasha's already been put on notice that Dawn is setting her up. She's already been put on notice that Dawn is trying to set her up. Ro needs to get her a life. She doesn't need to speak on this because she knows something Ro did. Exactly.
Exactly. Why would he do something like that? And that's why I'm telling you. Oh, so you
Ro been on some bull
Listen,
when it comes to Kendrick.
I appreciate
his name on that board. No, good and darn well.
I really just think that you should mind your business when it comes to Kendrick. Let me tell you why, girl. When he went down to North Carolina, you found the business card, and I thought he was sus then. And you was
serious?
like, girl, no, he's fine. He's just coming to help us. And lo and behold, he was this whole time.
You serious?
I'm so serious. Girl, need I remind you how he acted when he saw his little face on the suspect board? Why would he turn around and help my sister? Absolutely not. You already know, just think about it logic. Did I tell you that she called BK? And BK come carrying his big tail over here talking about I need to help her? That's what she's doing, Rolanda. If you heard him talking to her, she's pulling for straws. And if he was speaking to her, you know what he's doing. He's just trying to get information for us. He's just trying to get information for us. Don't even worry about that. I promise you.
This is Natasha trying to keep Ro out of the way so she don't mess up what they get ready to investigate. Mind your business, Ro. We got this right now.
Okay.
This is Ro in her feelings because she ain't got nothing else to do because she need to go and start back selling some houses or something for that $2 million run out on her. She need to find something else to do.
All right.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Nothing. That's not my business, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't offend you. All I'm saying to you is that you should just kind of do the things that concern you, like your app. Let's talk about that. How's that going?
It's going good. Cool. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Did Wayne call you about his party? Oh yeah, he's having a birthday party. I met his girlfriend, the new one. She's planning a surprise pajama party for him, and I ain't going.
Why?
Girl, I am 58 years old. What do I look like going to a pajama party? Co-ed, I ain't even. You can go.
We can go.
No, I'm not going. You can go. But girl, I'm too old to be going to a
We can get
sleepover.
some really fly pajamas.
Hey, Ro hating. Okay, Marquisa. Angela. Rolanda doesn't even have a +1 to attend Wayne's party with. She don't have no +1 because she ain't trying to have one. +1 she wants is Anthony. I'm just saying. She in her feelings right now because she done been told to mind her business.
I mean, it might be cute. I didn't know he had a new girl. All right.
Yeah. Notice how calm and cool Natasha is. Natasha knows something that Rolanda doesn't. And maybe they've been told to not tell Rolanda about this because they don't want to get Rolanda caught up in what Dawn is trying to do. Right now, Rolanda may be squeaky clean, but then Dawn, that's it. And I like Ro. Love me some Rolanda. Hey, Deborah. Deborah, you came right when I'm about to get off, girl. I will be back on at noon. I gotta do some work now. But I'll be back on at noon. Well, this is my work too. But I did ask the question: if I did go through some of the Epstein file stuff, would you all want to see that content? If not, I won't do it. I'm gonna post a poll. I saw that. I'm gonna react to that one. It's 1 p.m. Central your time. It's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll react to that in a separate reaction. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Gotta go do work on these hats. I will see y'all later to the next skit. Peace and a whole lot of hair grease on y'all having a lovely, lovely, lovely day. And I'll see y'all for Chat Club midday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it's an hour behind. Y'all are an hour behind me. Bye.